Hey kids, do you like that rock and roll?
Don't worry, don't be afraid, ever. This is just a ride.
On the program this evening,
Four Brothers Podcast.
Welcome to the Four Brors Podcast. Today's guest is a comedian from the lovely Bangor. It's Will Ray.
Hey guys, how are we?
Thanks for coming.
How's your penis?
Good.
What joking.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's first topic. Penises now. Come on.
Penises, average length, average girth. Don't know. It's all right.
Dude, that's
Don't know.
doing
What
better
are you
than
guys?
I like to ride or die.
Any particular
that
shape?
shit. Yeah, the same.
Are we going
left or right?
New discovery today.
Oh, good point.
Within the
Left, I think.
I think me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Clip it.
I'll text you tonight. Be like, yeah.
Send him a dick pic. Send him a dick
2
pic.
degrees. No pictures. No pictures.
Yeah.
Ever set one?
Unsolicited. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to my current partner. Yeah.
Doctor.
Oh, current partner. Okay.
Yeah, she's a doctor. Yeah, that's who said that joke. That you're only sending them to doctors or
I don't know.
girlfriends. Like that's. But you would send a dick pic to a doctor, would you? If you had.
Well,
to?
I was-
I think now they do, don't they?
It's a
Instead
serious
of,
look.
appointments and all. It's like send me a
yeah,
picture.
I think they do. Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you're dead on.
Because I had to do the test and they just send a kit to your house over COVID. But it's quite I'm quite like squeamish. So like, you know, there's one you have to do where you have to like squeeze your fingers with blood. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I think so.
Pretty rough.
Yeah.
I don't like blood either. Like,
No,
big
I don't like it at all.
Well, you
Like
know,
operations and all. I can't watch that shit.
Yeah.
needles.
I was more
Needles?
thinking like, would you ever send a dick pic to someone who's like not your partner? Have you ever done that? Because that's different level.
No.
Your partner's different.
No.
I mean, at the end of the day, that can be misconstrued as sexual assault, can it?
It can.
Like just
Like,
like,
yeah.
asked for.
No, but just
Yeah.
because girls say that they get them.
Asked for though.
Yeah, just because girls say that they
Jesus
get them, but like
fucking Christ.
nobody ever admits to it. So someone's
Yeah.
statistically one of us.
Somebody's doing it.
Statistically in this room.
Somebody's doing it.
It's not me.
Martin's got the biggest dick here, so statistically his has ended up on a camera somewhere along the line, just unbeknownst to
But
him.
here,
Is it the biggest?
send it.
It's a lot of foreskin. A lot of foreskin.
I seen it yesterday and I don't know anymore.
What
It's
you
just
did
a lot
yesterday?
of
I think he's
foreskin.
screwed to his dick.
Oh, you did yesterday?
He was drying himself after the shower. And I
Oh,
just happened to be there.
Okay, right, no worries.
That's right.
Men's changing room, just hanging out.
It's brothers. It's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you say so.
Incest isn't illegal anymore, is it? Was it ever?
If you knew that straight away, that'd be weird. But keeping up to date with that.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't send a dick pic to someone that
They didn't ask for it. That's crazy.
even if they did
Yeah.
ask, I would be hesitant.
That'd be weird. Like I don't know.
I would be hesitant.
Why? What for? What are you going to do with that?
I've
Later.
tried when I've had partners, but I've always like been like, nope, didn't make the
Yeah.
cut. Can't get the angle, can't get anything. It always looks weird.
And yeah,
What
Fine,
angle would you
though,
go
what
for?
if you do?
What angle would you go for?
Well, the best angle. The biggest.
It would be an
Also,
upshot, wouldn't it?
Try and
Yeah.
make your hand look far
Upshot it.
away. But spit on it so your hand looks. a
get
little
like
bit
an action
smaller, make it
man
look
and
bigger.
put its hand
very-
on it.
You know?
I think, best angle would be at the side,
Maybe
maybe.
I've done this before.
Side, do you think?
I think so.
What about from base to tip up? Like
Underneath it.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
if
Balls.
that's your dick, you know,
Balls in view,
boom, boom.
Aye.
as if you're gonna suck it.
Contoured a
like
bit
that,
and stuff. You know.
Maybe.
Fucking like
That's the way to
makeup.
do it.
Just makeup on it. You know what though? In real life, it is grim. Like if you ever take a picture of your dick and then look at it after, you're like, oh Jesus,
Yeah.
that's terrible. I'm not saying that to nobody.
Fucking
Maybe the doctor needs to see
the
that,
baby from a razor head.
and vice versa, right?
But if you do send
This is maybe I shouldn't say this.
Don't say this.
I'll flag it.
Because
I-
you do too much of this guy.
Flag
Don't
it,
do
right?
Oh, okay.
Current partner sent me her bits before. A current partner.
Oh, right.
I thought it was the person, Kurt something.
Karen Carpenter
What the fuck?
from the Carpenters. You know, the
I thought
drummer
it was
from the
celebrity or something. Right, okay.
I also did too.
Yeah, my current
it
partner.
down.
She's up there right now. Listen,
I have
what?
I have a question I've asked in stand-up a few times. So I call it recycled nudes. If you get a nude from somebody, but it was originally for someone else.
Yeah.
So girls will do this. Girls will take like a really good nude from years ago, be like, oh, I'll just send that to you. But it wasn't originally done for you.
Yeah, if it's not a live photo, fuck that bitch.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's like, I don't know.
It's like secondhand.
Yeah, second-hand
Ride or
nudes.
die.
Second-hand
Ride or
nudes.
die. Do you know what?
So
Yeah,
you're saying
fuck
she'd be
that shit.
holding today's newspaper and all?
Yeah. It's good fun. I don't know how you would tell, but I think
100%.
I think she told me or something. But yeah,
100%.
like, you don't look like that anymore. So I don't remember what it was.
100% though.
Yeah.
She sent me one before, and in real life, it's like it's not as
In real
sexy as
I like 'em.
I think
Fine.
they're
like 'em.
still fine, like,
Yeah,
but
send them.
but it's still like
Send them
What, is
in.
it, what how can you describe it? You know, how can you describe a vagina?
not even that, just the whole thing, just the whole body. But it was just like
A butterfly, but you punch it.
it looked like the first one she had ever taken, you know. So it was like, you know, her
Oh right, all like awkward, not
it
confident,
was like,
sexy. Okay.
I was like, oh god, this looks like I've got her to do this against her will. Like, you know, I'm just gonna.
I never want to see these again.
It looked like she was uncomfortable. It was like, send me something. She's like,
ask. Like, will I just
okay.
ask? I don't even want to know the fucking answer. But I'm gonna ask anyway.
Go.
What angle?
The most basic one,
The basic-
like
just
Front
like
on
that.
just.
Basic
Yeah.
bitch angle.
yeah, not even a fucking, not even just like a character out of Thunderbirds, just like that, just like nothing there. Just leave me alone.
Mannequin picture.
Let me have a shower or whatever.
Mannequin
Like just yeah.
But what angle's good? What angle do you want?
Probably from down below, right?
Yeah, like
You know?
you
Oh
know,
god, no.
I mean,
the whole
Yeah.
body. Get them.
Oh Jesus. That's like one of those mags. It's like, you know, like the really brittle ones, not nuts or whatever. It's like
Yeah.
one of those really full on ones from back in the day.
The
Yeah.
ones you
remember
find
them?
when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And it's like you
Bush
full
porn?
You guys
full
are probably
of-
that generation, like me.
Bush porn.
Yeah.
Bush porn, yeah. I think we found
First
it before. We found
We find porn in a bush, literally.
Yeah, literally.
And
Literally.
yeah.
See, I live in the middle of nowhere. I say Bangor, but it's like just in the country somewhere. So like, nah, never found any.
No.
Never find any
No.
bushes, no? Did
No.
you hide some in some bushes?
No, to
Where did you
continue the
hide it?
trend. No, I haven't done that. Where would I hide it?
Oh! Where did you hide it? When you were a kid and you had
Oh, you had a porn.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
had
everybody had.
ripped out pages, folded up and tucked in my pillowcase.
Do you know what was actually quite good for it? Guinness World Record books. Believe it or not, there was model pages on that, and the next catalogue.
Yeah,
was
there was,
like good as well.
yeah, there was always like the soft porn kind of things, like lingerie sections of Argos, or you know,
Yeah.
like you had to, like, if you had to
Not
pop
Argos.
one out, like
Argos models are trash.
No?
Fucking no, it has to be next time.
What are you
Next,
talking about?
yeah.
Like just like women in lingerie?
Basically,
Back
yeah.
in
the clothes
yeah,
part. Yeah,
back
yeah.
before the
Yeah.
internet, you had to like pop one off to, like, you know,
Something.
whatever was there, you know,
Yeah.
Literally.
whatever, like laughing cow on
Oh, do
the
you know what I done?
fucking,
Fucking,
you know,
I
most
used
feminine thing around.
before the internet or anything.
fucking
Like,
nest trip
remember
bunny
Mortal
function?
Kombat, like the first movies,
Yeah,
and there's a scene of like Sonya Blade and someone fighting in the
pause
mud.
them.
And pause it when she's like doing a backflip
Fucking
and her
right.
shorts are slightly
yeah.
adjusted. You can
plenty,
see
yeah.
sort of something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Used to do that. Like,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I think I fancied Lois Griffin from Family Guy.
Yeah, still do.
yeah, she's great.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
She's great. Who's your
good.
go-to cartoon?
No.
Fantasy.
No.
Crush.
Yeah.
I don't have one now. I do watch a lot of The Simpsons, like, but nah, none of that
Yeah.
doesn't do it for me anymore. I used to like, was it Kim Possible? Was that a show?
She was.
Yeah, she was boss. She was boss.
She's what, 13, mate?
No, I was 13.
So was I.
was 13.
So
not
was I.
anymore.
It was okay back then, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't think of a cartoon one right now, to be fair.
That you had a crush on back in the day, even.
Yeah.
There's
trying to think,
there's many. There's Lola Bunny. That's like the one everybody sort of. I don't think I had.
Is
A,
that-
fucking.
I don't think I had an obsession or anything like. But it,
I kind of wanted to fuck Nala from Lion King, to be honest.
Jesus.
yeah. When she
I
pinned,
was a kid.
I could get that. Like,
Bestiality.
Something there, I was like,
when she pins,
damn.
when she pins Simba down and gives her.
yeah.
That,
The fucking sexual look.
Did they try to make the, you know, in them
Movies.
they try to sexualize him a bit.
Yeah.
got them curves. She did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody's got that job for that reason, yeah. Yeah. I remember getting turned on by The Sims
Right.
when I was like 10. Actually, I was flirting with a Sims character and being like, this is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
literally.
like Lara Croft's square ass.
Yeah,
literally.
It was great back then. Like,
One
Fucking-
pixel ass.
La Crosse triangle titties, yeah.
yeah,
Brilliant.
I used to like try to like angle the camera so it was right up there, like, you know. Pervy
Oh,
stuff.
yes, you can move the... You pause it and like,
And, like, try to, like,
that's right.
Stand up against the wall backwards and then like position the camera so it's like right up asshole.
Sorry, everybody.
You can do that better.
Welcome to the Four Brors podcast.
So we were saying about Amsterdam.
Yes, you were.
Somebody may have got down to something in Amsterdam. One of you guys.
No,
Where did I go?
No,
Do you want to talk about me?
Yeah, you
Want to
talk about me
me?
first.
I had a great
You've never
time.
been?
I had a great time. I booked it last minute, got it cheap,
Yeah.
and it was class. Like, just went there for a few gigs.
Right, so it was like a comedy thing, more or less? Or?
Yeah, literally, it's the comedy's the best thing ever because you can just go somewhere and just make mates straight away.
Yeah.
Because solo holidays are good, but like if you're just walking about, you get bored after a while. I think. If you just go to a few gigs.
I've never went on a holiday solo, like a proper holiday. I don't think. Like,
Yeah.
It's great.
Me neither.
yeah.
Even when I'm with mates, like I'll go off do my own thing for a bit. Like it's
Yeah.
just
That's a cool way
very
to be.
freeing. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Cool way to be. Like,
do what you like.
I don't think I would have the confidence to go somewhere by myself like that and
Especially
think-
somewhere
think
like
I'm gonna have-
Amsterdam. I don't
yeah.
know. Like,
and like
would,
think
like,
I'm gonna have a
I
good
would do
time.
it, like, but
Where were you staying? Were you like in a...
Like a proper nice hotel. Yeah, but it was like a box room. Like it was like the bed and then this bit of floor and that was it.
Yeah.
But I was never there. Yeah, but I was class.
And you didn't partake in any.
I don't really like the cookies and stuff, and I was scared to do it by myself in case something happened.
Yeah.
Don't really smoke. No, just did stand up, and
mushrooms.
no, nothing. Nah,
nothing at all. No.
nah. We were chatting about the red light stuff, but nah,
You
I
had a
didn't.
peek. You had a peek.
I actually snuck up on me. Like it's right in the center.
You
Like
just,
you just
yeah,
you're walking and then you're in it. You're like, oh,
You thought there'd be signs or
There's no
something.
choice to. But to be honest, like fuck's it.
But I always
Oh,
think like it's pretty much in the city centre. Like I would get nervous going into Ann Summers in Belfast in case someone sees you.
It's closed down now. I try to go.
Is it?
I used to go every week. Just standing there and feeling comfortable helped me become more socially unawkward. Closed down now.
You'd never, probably because of you. That guy
yeah,
won't go
that's
away.
what close to.
I'm only joking.
But yeah, it's right in the city centre, which is a bit mad. But they're all stunning as well. They're all like, really intimidating.
Did any of them try to pull you in or like wave to you to come?
Yeah, a few times.
They know how to do it. Like,
Was it during the day or during the night though?
So I never went during the day.
Yeah, so
I
I
think-
went to get fucking breakfast and had to walk through it during the day, and holy fuck,
That's
they're
when
not
the-
good
that's when
during
they
the
put-
day.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that.
Why
at
not?
night time they'll put
What
the
do you mean?
best girls
There's
on.
just
Like,
some fucking, just like real like 55-year-old Colombian ladies with battle
really?
scars and all. You know, just like, come in here.
No thanks.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
an actual hatchet wound, not just the.
The comedians were saying that the ones that are from there, they all lose their virginity to them. All the guys when they're like 16.
Right. Okay.
So they're basically sleeping with like
If you
sort of
would,
16-year-olds. Yeah.
If you live there, 100%, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
too available.
of course,
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
If I was 16 and that was round the corner from me and I had, like, pocket money.
Yeah.
Pocket money,
Save up your pocket money. Yeah, get some pussy.
blowjob.
With your pocket money. Pocket money pussy.
I'm 18 as well, fake ID and all.
Pocket money pussy.
Yeah. I would do it at 16, but I wouldn't do it now.
I wouldn't do it
I
now.
wouldn't
Just
do
now,
it.
it's just too weird.
No.
Last time we were over, I had just started going with my partner, so I was real fresh in the relationship, and I would never have I wouldn't now, like.
No, I would never have
Yeah,
been.
I would have never have done, but now, fuck that bitch.
The thing is, like, if you didn't have a partner and if you were in that,
Yeah, would I do it?
and you were blocked,
If you're
So-
blocked, that's a different
that's
story.
a
like-
different story.
It's kind of what happened to me. So I was out and I was flirting a lot with somebody, and I was like, right, okay, it's going okay. I'll send them a message, and if they don't reply, fuck it, I'm away out. And also, I thought they scam you apparently, like during sex, like try and upsell you. They're like, you want this, you want that, and you're like, just give them a card, give them a card. So I put a certain amount of money on my card, and thought, right, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to do it. If she doesn't reply in like half an hour, I'll show her. Didn't give a shit anyway. She didn't reply, and I put my phone, put money on my card, and went out. But it was still, I just couldn't do it. It was too
Didn't do
weird.
it.
Yeah.
It was too weird. But I circled a few times, but it was still like, nah.
Yeah, it is strange. Like, I
Weird one, like.
I
Drink.
don't know if I would do it, but
And it was, yeah.
probably would. Like,
If you're drunk
it's-
enough, I'd say you'd have the courage. Look,
drunk enough to do anything, I would shit heroin into my dick hole. But, I was on a stag do and we went to like a lap dance sort of place and in Bristol. But it was like the same sort of thing. They would upsell you and a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
they would be like, "Do you want to take this upstairs
Need
now?"
4 new
They would,
tires.
they would give you a lap dance. Yeah, they would give you a lap dance, right? And it wasn't a lap dance. They weren't allowed to touch you. So you've got this big hard boner, and you're watching these women that you're not allowed to touch at all, and you're just sitting there watching it. It's just like it's just torture.
Yeah.
Torture. You're just like,
No.
okay, this is terrible. there's a woman. Might as well, and I can't do anything. I can't do anything about this.
It's
and then they're
just-
like, "Do you want to take us upstairs?"
It's like
okay.
it's like cocking yourself.
Yeah, you know. And then we took it upstairs. Exact same thing, but a different environment.
Yeah.
Now it's upstairs.
Oh, now we're upstairs. Yeah, like
Here's my pussy again.
Oh,
That was terrible.
have it.
Terrible.
you can't have
no
it.
touchy,
No, that's
no
it.
touchy,
Oh,
Yeah,
brutal.
torture.
no touchy.
Yeah.
But fair play to them. Fair play to them. Hey.
Anybody try to sell you anything when you're walking about?
Constantly.
Yeah.
Whenever you get to that bed, it's just constantly trying to sell you shit.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
Fucking
Don't
Yeah.
buy it. It's not cocaine.
Any big
all
black
bullshit.
guys? Fentanyl by chance?
Jesus
Nah.
Christ.
Any tall black guys? Lots of them.
You need to put that in perspective before you say
Well,
that.
no, they're most of
I
them
know.
are.
Well,
It's fine.
we were over there and
It's
like
fine.
it was too big. Like we were on mushrooms
3.
and
Don't say we.
So
We.
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
you,
Don't.
you hadn't a clue what was going on with
Yeah, I know.
so the three of them were on mushrooms and you weren't.
no, we
No,
were
no,
no,
he was.
No, just
Oh.
free. I wasn't actually there.
That's
but-
too many.
Oh, I
different
see what you
things
mean. Right.
there.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
It was me, David, Jake, and one of our mates. It's actually his birthday. We went over for, and me and David done mushrooms.
First night we done mushrooms and got blocked. Yeah.
And like, because I wasn't into weed or anything, so I wasn't going to do that. I had mushrooms planned out. We had these ones that weren't too strong. These ones were stronger. These ones were even stronger. And I thought we were going to take them all every night. The first ones completely destroyed my mind. So I was, and they were the weakest. And yeah,
But never touched the other two.
no, just left them in the hostel. we're
Basically,
staying in.
I told them don't buy anything off anybody in the street was like the main thing I said to you
Yeah, but
before even starting anything, right? I know. And then I left him because he was actually impossible to deal with.
I was nuts.
Screaming in the street,
My
literally
brain
being
was
like,
melting down.
tell me to go away. And
So
I was like,
after
"You know
the
what it
mushrooms?"
is? I'm
Yeah.
away. Fuck
Okay.
it, I'm away then. I mean, our other mate went to a bar and then my phone rang. And I can't remember if it was David or
It was
Gareth.
me on the phone to you.
Like, we've just been robbed. Gareth has no passport and no money. We're fucked, you know? I was like,
I was like,
But I didn't take my
we're
passport.
in the
that's what
rock
they said
and
on the
roll.
phone. That's what they said on
Trying
the
to
phone.
shout down the phone
You
to
know?
him. We're in the rock and roll bar. Pretty much, you need to try and find this Garth. I can't deal with him anymore. You need to get him home. He's sitting in the bar shouting profanities all over the place.
Profanities.
Profanities.
Profanities. Terrible things.
And then we took him
Terrible
home,
things.
right? We took him home and put him into the bed in the shared room. And he fucking, did you ever see like the scene in Little Nicky when he falls asleep in the park?
Nah.
No. Well, he was snoring, but like
He's going
talking, making weird laughing in his sleep and all going,
Jesus.
doing all this shit. And that was a
Satan
shared
had got a
room with
hold of
other
me.
people that wasn't us. It was like a hostel.
Oh
like a hostel
no.
with like
I remember
8
coming in
other
and
people.
there was a big fat old Italian guy that always walked around in a towel for the whole time we were there. And when I came in that night, he was just sitting up in the dark, staring it over at Gareth, you know.
Gonna
Gareth's
kill him.
just sleeping going,
I can't remember any of that. Obviously,
Oh, I've never had mushrooms. What's it like? And is it like?
good crack.
it's
Is it?
it actually is.
But is it like? Do you get? Is it hallucination stuff?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
Well, like you know the way someone would you'd probably hear the stories like, oh, I seen Smurfs or I seen
It's not like that.
Pink
It's not
elephants
like
and
that, like-
apples, yeah.
Like salvia type stuff. Is that similar? No.
No,
it's
no.
it's more of a dreamlike state, salvia, you know.
All right. It's more intense.
But mushrooms, you're probably, you know, depending on how much you take, you might break through reality completely. But, you know, everything you see before then is pretty much grounded within reality, you know, but you're just seeing it in a different aspect and a different perspective.
Yeah, you're more aware of your surroundings. Everything has a meaning, kind of, you know.
Emotional
Yeah.
reaction
You
is
could be-
connected to visuals and stuff. Like the room will be breathing and
it can be a very
Just, you know.
recreational, fun
Very
thing to take.
emotional.
Like,
Can be.
Very
like,
emotional, every emotion's
if like
heightened.
mostly
Like
every time
either-
I've took it, I've had a wee drink and I've took just like enough to like be nice and
yeah, that's dead. That's actually dead
nicely
on, yeah.
buzzing, and it's like it's like I'm watching a movie. It's great, like
and it stays with you, so like you feel different afterwards. So you feel you have a different perspective on
I
things.
don't think so.
'cause You've done it.
It can't like if,
No, it does.
I mean,
definitely.
can.
100%. 100%.
But not as a nightmare in the first place, and yeah, maybe. You know,
not in the
Maybe
sense
I'll
that you
stick
think it's
to
going to
like-
change your whole fucking mindset or your whole life.
No,
but maybe like something's really stressing you out. You do that, you see things differently, and then you feel better.
100%.
Maybe
You could-
I
you could
also
do.
microdosed for like a year straight, and it
Right,
really
okay.
helped. Like it really.
I
helped
would
me.
say I've done it like 6 or 7 times now, and it's never happened to me where I've woke up and seen something perspective change. Like,
It almost does that every time for me. If
yeah.
like
you can't drink alcohol and get that. Like
Ah, well.
it sort of resets me in a sense.
Yeah, that's what kind of thing.
It does,
Kind of
yeah.
resets
Definitely.
it's like Holy Communion. What Holy Communion should be doing to you, you know, you're kind of like you're more connected with yourself and God. Yeah,
What do you like the next day? Are you dead or are you alright?
amazing.
No
I'm
hangover.
drained.
Oh, you're no
I'm
hangover
drained.
at all?
No,
I'm
it's-
drained. Like
I'm
I'd be drained.
100%.
Yeah, you can be a bit drained, like
But not sick, just
Not sick or anything,
Okay.
like hungover or anything like that. There, just a wee bit lack of energy, maybe because of the ordeal.
but not in a
last night.
bad way. Like,
yeah, just in like a drained way of like you're thinking about what actually happened last night. You're like,
your brain's
trying to-
your brain's been on overtime for like
Yeah.
you're just trying to
Yeah.
catch up to what the fuck happened. you know?
Yeah.
But you can have that if you have a really good, like, busy, fun day.
Yeah.
Like the next day, you just don't have to be any on drugs or anything.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I would consider.
You've sold it.
Yeah, I would consider marijuana and mushrooms. I would advocate marijuana mushrooms for
Definitely,
everybody
like,
to take
yeah.
at least once and
I
try.
wouldn't
Like,
advocate
I would.
for everybody.
See, weed
like,
freaks me out.
because, you know,
yeah,
Well,
same.
of the possibilities of
Psychosis and all
there
that.
is psych-
Yeah, well, there's people that have
True.
like underlying mental health problems that maybe shouldn't take any psychedelic or anything. Like, it would bring that to the forefront. But for
Or
the general
alcohol or-
population, I think it's quite a good thing to partake in.
Definitely, yeah.
At least once, At least once, like.
And
Especially when I watch the
you
movie.
can go
Like,
far with it. You can, you
need
can
a
take
movie.
a couple. You can take, a
Yeah.
bigger
It all
amount,
depends
whatever,
as well how many you take. Like.
whatever you want out of it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can take enough mushrooms where it just feels like you're high. You won't even think anything
Yeah.
really.
Or even taking off mushrooms where you don't feel any
Yeah, like microdose or something.
psychoactive effect at all, but it still does good for you,
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like a
I
microdosing,
take-
you know?
I remember taking
Help you think better.
5 just recently, 5 mushrooms, and for some reason, it felt like a really good painkiller. You know, just really killed my pain, my back and stuff. You know, that was it.
Is there anything you wouldn't do?
Probably heroin, like.
Oh, yeah, fair
Yeah.
play.
Well,
Fair play.
fentanyl, all them. You know.
I mean,
To be honest, like,
Fentanyl's literally
actually-
just poison, isn't it? Fentanyl's not a thing. Fentanyl's
No,
like
it's-
poison they put in.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Well, it is a thing. Like fentanyl's a medical.
Oh, is it?
Fentanyl's a medical fucking drug that they
Yeah.
use in surgeries and all shit like that, or to kill whatever the fuck they use it for
Similar
in
to
hospitals.
heroin.
But it's all clean. But then the Chinese make dirty fentanyl and like ship it to Mexico, and then it gets sold in the street, and then fucking ends up in your Coke or your whatever the fuck, and then it's not good for you. You know.
Yep.
Cool. We're learning.
Yeah, but in terms of like anything, like just any chemically kind of shite these days, like
Cocaine,
back
right?
when we were teenagers, like we would have done anything, like just because
Yeah.
we were in that mindset, we were just wanted to like experience different things. But these days, no, I wouldn't touch anything.
I
other
wouldn't
than
be
mushrooms.
looking
never
for
do
it. I wouldn't
ecstasy
be
again.
looking for it.
No.
Like,
I'd never do ecstasy again.
well, you say that, but if you were drunk and I give you
Well,
an
yeah,
ecstasy
yeah,
tab,
yeah, yeah.
you probably would. So,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
I
I wouldn't
suppose,
be
like,
looking
sort of
for
made
it. But if I was drunk and someone gave me something, I'd probably take it. But if it was fentanyl, it would always be a no. If it was
We do,
heroin or something like that,
yeah.
no.
But I would
no,
do
fuck.
opium. I would try opium, which
Yeah.
is just the natural version of heroin.
Okay.
You know, but I wouldn't inject heroin in the morning.
No,
I would smoke opium.
no,
Fuck
I
it.
wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't be dealing with all this spoon shit and heating
Yeah.
things up and all like it's
Fuck
like,
that. But I go to a Chinese drug house and smoke an opium pipe, like.
LSD.
No,
No.
wouldn't do LSD again.
No.
Mushrooms, you may as well just do mushrooms.
Yeah.
Fuck
Natural,
LSD,
you know.
like, it's just it's a breaker. Like it.
I've took it twice and each time
Peyote?
was terrible.
Try peyote.
Peyote, but
I
it's
would do
natural,
that.
isn't it? It's
Yeah.
natural, so.
Do that.
It's like an opioid. Isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like 21 before I had weed. Like I didn't do anything
Yeah.
for ages. So yeah.
And you don't
Did you-
smoke now, no?
Nah, not that.
Did
nah.
you smoke it regular or?
Nah, just at uni. Just was like I was actually freaking out before I took it. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna do this for the first time. And don't know, just it got freaked out. I always like hear these stories of people ODing, whether they're true or not, just put me off. And now like
No, you can't.
I don't know.
be on weed, like.
No, I know you can't on weed, but in general, it just put me off drugs in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe
don't know.
white or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, they would.
It's not for everybody. You know, like you know.
Meth?
Nah.
I would do that. That's all right. That's all right, you know.
That's sweet.
Get shit done, like.
Really badly.
Yeah, really badly.
You feel like you are.
Yeah.
What about DMT? You ever hear of that? Like
That's Joe Rogan type.
Yeah.
I had a mate
So funny, like.
on my podcast. He was it DMT or ayahuasca he done, and he
Yeah.
thought it was
Aye.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, like
done the
he was
ayahuasca then?
he was literally like going through a hard time, and he went and did it, and it just changed his life.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Like literally.
I think that one I've never heard one person say, you know, you're asking like mushrooms, does it change your thing when you wake up?
Yeah.
I think DMT and ayahuasca, there's not like one time ever that people have taken it and not been drastically changed when they wake up. So I think that's one that would,
when you push
almost
through,
guaranteed,
but it's
will
one that
change your
you really
perspective. You know?
like. If you take ayahuasca, you're pushing through the other side, like, because it's a whole
pretty
ritual.
much pretty much.
But I wonder if it's like other things where like it's where you are before, and then it just makes it 10 times different. You know what I mean? So like, do you know a way if you take like weed or you take drink when you're not in a good mood, it makes you 10 times
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's like
I'd
that
be
or not.
afraid of
or-
that because my mental health isn't great.
No.
You know, so I wouldn't
Same,
trust my
unfortunately.
mind to take me to a good place. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
But I
Funny
think
enough,
that
like
maybe
I-
though it's just it doesn't matter. I think none of them might not matter. You're going wherever you're going. That's it.
Yeah, but what if you come out?
there is the what
know,
if. What
There's
if
no
you
one's
come
come
out
out
with
worse.
fucking schizophrenia?
Nobody's come out worse.
Nobody.
There's no reports of anybody
I think
having.
it's,
There'll be one sad guy out there.
I'll be the one.
The one guy
It'll
on a
be
bad experience.
schizophrenic,
It'll be me.
from DMT or
First one.
Oh jeez, we didn't know this could happen. Jeez. Just hang
They
myself
want to like
on a
study
tree.
yeah.
I don't know. I would say, you know,
ketamine.
like the likes
Sorry,
of
man.
mushrooms and DMT would sort your head out pretty drastically. Like, you know, if you're in a bad place,
Yeah.
and I have been in a bad place and taken a lot of mushrooms
And the trip
before.
might not be fun,
and
like.
fair enough.
No, but it's definitely needed, I feel.
It's like a
You know?
fast forward in your mind. It kind of just goes and sorts it all out really rapidly, you know. And
But
just,
how do you stop
you know,
not wanting to do it all the time though?
It's not addictive in
It's not
whatsoever.
addictive,
It's
nah.
in no way whatsoever psychedelics. Like, oh, I'll do that all the time.
Right, okay.
It's just not
because
that kind of thing.
It's
like.
almost an ordeal, you know. It's buy the
almost don't
ticket,
like
take
it.
the ride,
Yeah,
you know.
sometimes.
You do like it, you know, but it's
Especially if your
It's
head's
just
in a bad
not
place before,
It's
do you know what I
just
mean?
not addictive in that way. Like, it's
You have to face
never,
your ego.
you know.
No,
Yeah, you have to face yourself
You're
with
not
mushrooms like that.
binging mushrooms every day or something.
Nah, like that's not
you know.
happening. Like,
Yeah.
Right, okay. Not fair enough. I don't know. I thought you might, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, there's I
Fair
don't-
play.
There are two
No,
things
no,
that
Some
are
drugs are like that. You like want it straight away, but no, fair
yeah,
enough.
no, it's not like that.
those
It's not like
ecstasy, all those chemical ones that get you euphoric. You know, I can see
Tricking your
like
dopamine.
we were addicted to like ecstasy back in like 2009, 8, whenever it was. Like,
What's the one where
Before
like
that-
you get
before
the certain high and it's so high that then after taking that drug you can never get that high again, and if you keep taking it, eventually you get to a stage where like that part of your brain's so fucked.
I think it's heroin.
probably heroin?
Might be heroin.
Probably chasing
And
the
then
dragon.
probably
Yeah.
with if you've done like anything to its extreme,
Yeah,
you
maybe.
could maybe get to a stage of that anyway.
Yeah.
That's the most terrifying thing ever. You can never get happy again because you've taken so
yeah,
much drugs.
fuck that up.
The mentor.
Fuck
I think
it.
you can always just stop in it and rewire your brain, sort yourself
I
out.
don't know
like.
about that.
Like, even
if
if
you pushed
something-
it that far, like
Even something as small as like
maybe with therapy, with that therapy.
Therapy.
You know,
even like with just drinking. Like I used to drink every single night for nothing really because it wouldn't really do anything.
Yeah,
to
me too.
But it just I had to do it. It was just a
Comfort
habit
thing?
and a comfort
Like
thing.
to sit
Yeah.
and watch something, you know, and have a wee.
It started because of my mental health. I would drink every night because it would be the only thing that sort of calmed me down and made me feel kind of okay to sit and chill out. And then that became just a habit. So even when my mental health got better, I was still doing it every single night.
Yeah.
I put on like 3 stone, and then it just became my thing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting anything of it. And then after stopping for so long, then taking a drink and thinking, oh fuck, that's what alcohol's supposed to feel like again.
Yeah.
You know, that buzz and stuff, and that, you know, actually gets you something.
Yeah, I'm the same sort of boredom. Just like you drink water, I would have a drink every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something to sit and chill. Like I feel like I can't even watch anything without a drink beside me now.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
When you do
It's
it too
terrible.
much, though, you
Fucking love
feel
it.
like
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
It's not even getting blocked. It's just
It's just nice.
a
It's
couple of
just
drinks.
something,
just
yeah.
I love the plop of the whiskey when it hits the glass.
Fuck, like, do you know
Ever see
what I
that
mean?
guy?
So your brain's always going at 100 miles an hour. It just slows it down a tiny bit.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
brain's fucked like that. So
Weed does that for me.
Weed slows it down.
Yeah.
Aye, yeah.
Like
Yeah, but when weed
compartmentalises
puts like a
thoughts.
wall between me and reality, I'm like, I want to break out. It really like upsets me. I don't know, not upsets me, but like it just messes
Oh,
with
I
me.
know
Like,
what you mean.
I don't know.
I know what you mean.
Just don't like it.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Well,
what would
I
you
don't
drink?
Just beer. Oh, I love whiskey. I love the Serrano.
Uh-huh.
Malibu and orange juice, girly choice, but it's
Yeah.
good.
Tastes
That was my
nice.
lockdown. Yeah, it tastes great. Mostly just beer, to be honest.
Yeah. What kind of beer?
Anything.
Just
I
anything.
agree.
Brewdog. I like the Brewdog one.
Brewdog's
Oh, there was this
awesome.
one,
Yeah.
a peach IPA thing you get in Sainsbury's. It's amazing.
Right. Have
Well,
to
that's
Bell or
nice.
something. It's good. Not that
me,
expensive.
me and Martin, we drink a
we're
lot.
massive drinkers of IPAs.
Especially IPAs, but we've got a pack now. Like we're going to see a band next week in Belgium, Ghost,
Right.
and we haven't drank in 10 days or something now because we're just flat out drinking. Like, and
I
so-
mean, he drank every night. I drank every weekend. You know what I mean?
So he would drink every weekend what I would drink like maybe during the week. So say I had like 4 beer every night.
Yeah.
He would drink that whole amount of beer in one fucking sitting then, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I still
because
just-
so you barely bought like a big pack, and you're like, we need to drink the same amount. Is that what you're saying?
No, they're gonna
No.
put the pack to stop drinking.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I owe him
They're
100 quid.
pussies, is what they're saying.
Yeah, right, okay,
I'm
okay.
still going strong, drinking every fucking night of the week.
Fuck you, Jake.
So fuck both y'all.
Wait, so you away to Belgium next week?
Just for a night, yeah. To see
for
a
one night?
band, Yeah.
See a band,
Okay.
Ghost.
We're supposed to go for a week, but my dog nearly died, and I had to fucking fork out $1.50 to save its life. So
Jesus.
that was the holiday money.
Okay.
So fuck you, dog.
So no
That's his
hers
girlfriend, by the way.
Yeah, I'd rather she
brutal.
died. I'm joking.
Jesus.
So you're not going to Bruges?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh, you going to?
That was the plan.
Okay.
Go to Belgium one night, see the band, and then travel down to Bruges just for like 5 nights, just because I've always wanted to go to
We've been
Bruges.
class. Like,
Funny
what I
that
mean,
everybody knows what Bruges is now because of
Just that
film,
movie,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, Bruges.
Yeah.
Bruges.
Movie. Good movie.
I do want to go, like.
Are you a movie guy?
Yeah. I like doing
I
the wee
see you have
letterbox.
like a, you have a
Yeah, I like
letterbox
doing the
account?
letterbox. Yeah, I'm trying to think what I've seen that's good recently. Nosferatu was quite good.
Aye.
Was
I haven't
quite
seen it
good,
yet.
Yeah.
It is good.
Snow
You
White.
haven't seen it?
Snow White was
Not
amazing,
yet,
wasn't
not
it?
yet.
It's just
was really
I just seen it as like a toxic relationship. Like I actually bought into that relationship. Maybe it's just my messed up ones in the past, but the vampire, I won't spoil it, but
Yeah.
the vampire and the girl, I bought into that relationship completely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the same as it, like all those like Bram Stokers and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like that similar
Different take on
sort of
that.
thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking class. You
Yeah,
know?
it is, yeah.
I like falling for that.
It's
funny.
trying to think what else I've seen.
Mickey 17, you must that? Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say that's really good.
Was it good?
Yeah,
it's really
I've
good,
heard
yeah.
conflicting things about it, but yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't seen it yet.
So
Maybe watch it.
the guy who's like the president's like a Donald Trump ripoff is a bit annoying, but I went in with no expectation at all.
Yeah.
I was really good. Like
Sweet.
it,
I'd like to see that.
it makes you care about the character. Like it's really good.
I love that director,
Yeah.
Bong Joon-ho. Like he's.
I did that every word, everything, every whatever it's called.
everything all
the,
at once.
the Asian one or whatever.
Things at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Were you
yeah.
a man from Goonies? Data or
Uh,
He's in it. He's in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Data.
What do you
Yeah.
call
Something
him?
like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Data.
Yeah. Data.
They-
The guy who they hid away
Goonies?
for a long
Don't
time.
know.
He's
Not
You watch
sure.
the Goonies?
From
No.
fucking
Attack the Clones.
no
Indiana
watch Loki?
Jones.
Indiana Jones. for
Nah,
fucking-
not a big Marvel guy.
Indiana Jones.
I was actually raging because I love going to cinemas. It's my thing to do over the weekend. Like, just don't talk to anybody. Go by yourself.
That's
Great.
class. Like
It's amazing. Like, I'd rather have a solo pint nowadays than with people. So just
No,
when you had a busy
definitely.
week, just chill out.
Yeah,
But the only
fuck.
things that were on were Bridget Jones and Marvel, and I was like, let me.
Bridget Jones all the way, no?
No.
neither.
Oh, maybe
Just me then?
it's
Just-
all right.
just
Maybe
me
it's
then?
all right. To be fair, just
The original was
Have you
fine.
not watched
like,
all the other ones?
Fuck all.
no.
They're
Bridget
all right.
Jones, you
Bridget
mean?
Jones movies, yeah.
they're all right. Like they're rom-coms.
Are they
like,
all right?
If you want a shit,
The
if you want a
first one's
decent
o- the
rom-com,
first
they're
one's
all right.
okay.
First one's alright.
Right,
First
okay.
one's
Yeah.
it's like classic for me because I watched it back then.
When I was so young, you know what I mean?
young.
It's just a classic
Fair enough.
rom-com.
Fair
like,
enough.
You know,
Bit of crack.
if you
know?
want
Probably shite now, like they're ripping the dick. out of the
Obviously, like.
fucking-
No, I am just
milking
being just a stereotype.
Do you have a
not like
favourite
that.
movie?
Nah, I was gonna. I was
can't
gonna
say movie, but like,
gonna
what
ask you
comes to
guys.
mind when you think of top 100 movies that are the best?
So
You know?
out of the, I've been doing the letterbox thing for about a year, and the best thing I've seen on that I think is Office Space.
It's
Called Office
class.
Space. Is that what it's
Love
called? I
it.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really old movie.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's just
Really old?
like
Is it not like 90s?
it's really old.
That's
Oh, I wouldn't
really
touch a
old.
movie like much older than that.
Would you not,
80s,
though?
80s,
Yeah, it's
70s.
pretty
Nah, I
old.
think they're no, too old. They're too like some of those movies have scenes where it's just like two people talking on a farm and it adds nothing to the plot and adds nothing to anything. It's just, I don't know why they put it in. Also, I feel like anybody
Is the
could be
acting
in,
good?
No, that's the other thing. In the old movies, the acting is rubbish.
Well, not true.
Anybody could be an actor.
Yeah.
Not,
I know
not
what
all
you
of
mean,
them.
like,
not
yeah.
all of them, but
I
some of them.
But I know what you mean. It's like I think it's that weird transition, right, from like theater acting to movie acting.
They didn't
and there's
know.
a
They didn't know
time
how
where
to
they
do
were
it, like-
too much
Yeah.
because of the theater acting before, you know.
Could be that.
Because
didn't know
everybody
it took a
is a
while to
trained
transition.
theater actor back in the 50s or 60s. They would portray all these melodramatic fucking things, and then that wouldn't be realistic. And that, when we go back to those times and watch, because of how realistic movies are portrayed now,
Maybe.
it's very
But I
over the
mean,
top.
have you not watched fucking The Goodfellas or Godfathers or anything like this? You know, or
I haven't
Casino?
actually seen that
You know,
many.
you need to go back and
No,
watch it.
I
It's just
haven't seen that many movies that are
Taxi
old.
Driver, Reservoir
Nah.
Dogs. You know what I
Holy
mean?
shit,
Like you
you're
need to go
missing out.
back.
Pulp Fiction.
Missing out.
I've seen Pulp Fiction.
you know.
I don't think it's that old
It's
though.
90s, yeah.
Yeah.
90s. But you need to go back and
Tombstone?
watch shit like that. you
I've
know?
watched a lot of like old movies and I'm like halfway through, I can't handle this.
Yeah.
Taxi Driver.
But there is a few good
try
ones out there, I'm
Taxi
sure.
Driver
But yeah,
and try shit like
Goodfellas, Taxi
Goodfellas and
Driver.
Casino and stuff.
right, okay.
You can't go wrong.
Probably Goodfellas out
Can't
all
go
there.
wrong
Do you
with
like
it.
gangster shit?
Clockwork Orange
what?
and all that. too.
Gangster.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Goodfellas
Departed's
is
class.
probably
Yeah,
the
Departed's good.
greatest.
Hmm?
Like I would say Goodfellas is the greatest gangster movie of all
Yeah.
time.
I would
I
say
think
so.
so,
Of all
probably,
time.
yeah.
Like for me, anyway.
I think so.
that Gentleman thing was class. Did you watch
Yeah,
it?
the series.
Yeah, the series. Yeah,
I need to see
Yeah.
that. I've heard it's good. Yeah.
It's really
No,
good.
what's that, no?
First
No,
episode.
good.
Did you watch Severance?
No, I wasn't in the first episode. That's it.
Good too.
It is
good one,
great.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
I think so. I think I would do it. Would you guys do it?
Fuck no.
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, everybody's watched the
because-
first. I only know the concept. I
depends.
don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
happens
right,
in the
right,
show.
right,
That maybe
right,
that
no.
doesn't help. But
Oh,
You'll get into it. You'll be like 5 episodes in and be like, no.
The concept does sound good. Like you
concept
never
does
really
not
have
sound
to
good.
work. You know.
yeah,
not-
being the
it.
worker would be the worst thing ever.
That's the thing. But you're
like-
not him. But you are.
But you are, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I just fill my weekends from the second I wake up to the second I go to bed with stuff.
Yeah.
Just like I live for the weekend, like 100%. Like yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be nice just have your separate lives.
Would be.
And then just wake up every Saturday morning, go to bed every Sunday night, and then that's all you
I
get.
literally feel like I do have two separate lives. Like I forget about work completely, and then
put yourself on autopilot during the week and just get through it for the weekend.
basically,
It's not a
yeah.
good
You
way,
have
I
to.
don't
Like,
think, is
but
it
you
though?
have to.
Well,
I know you have to,
You have to
like,
live a
I
wee
know you
bit
have
in
to.
the...
Everybody has a mask. Everybody needs to wear a mask.
Yeah,
especially you guys.
You are a different character every time.
Like if I'm out working or in a job, I'm a completely different person. Like I'll be me. I am me, but you know what I mean.
You have to
I'll
put
be
on someone that you have to put on work.
the
David.
best version of me that you know
Yeah.
I can show.
Just neutral.
Can you say what you guys do? You meant to be like secret about what you do. You
We can
can't say.
say it.
Okay,
We
okay,
can
okay.
say it.
we're-
Fair enough, right? No, that's fine. I work for like a call center and it's grim.
Ah,
so,
fuck.
Yeah.
Jake
I
used to be
used to
on.
work for a call
Yeah.
center for Lloyd's Bank.
Yeah.
That was fucking grim. Like,
That's pretty
fuck.
grim.
I used
That
to hear
is-
people talking to my ear
That's
and
torture.
ringing and all.
I can't think of it
When you're not at
anymore.
work?
Yeah, when I was lying in bed and shit, because it was like
Jesus
300,
Christ.
300 odd calls a day. Like, I used to hear shit in my head. Like,
I can't
I ain't
think
doing
of a
this no
worse
more.
job.
It's funny because like, well, it's not funny. It's grim. But like the second the phone rings, I have this spiel you have to say,
Yeah.
and my brain goes on holiday, and I'm speaking for a minute, and then I clock back in again. I'm like,
Yeah,
where am I?
yeah,
You've answered.
yeah.
So I've answered thousands of calls.
It's
just
funny
like
the way
this.
you can do that. I used to be a bingo caller for a while, and I would call bingo numbers, and I would be sitting calling games of bingo, and thinking about life, and just I'd have called like 7 or 8 games of bingo, and I didn't even know I was doing that. You know,
Yeah.
I was just on autopilot, just doing it. You know, it's funny that like that's the same with driving. When you're driving and you're making like turns and going through traffic lights and all this like complicated traffic situations, but you're not in it. You're in your head thinking about something.
Yeah, driving's the best.
Funny that, isn't it?
See gigs and even driving here, it's so healthy. It's the only time I get to properly think because I am just like on TikTok or on something.
But
so
it
it's
is
just,
funny
like,
that
great.
you're making all those decisions on autopilot. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked up. Like,
like
that your
driving?
body can do that.
Actually, no, I don't. To be honest, I only really drive up and down Bangor to Belfast, so it's like a big main road. See the country roads to get here, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm a dead nervous driver. Yeah,
You get used to country roads, are alright, but yeah, dodgy as fuck. Like
I just don't like them. Like I've been around all the places. I used to do Amazon delivery driving, so I actually recognise this area. I recognise
did I.
like everywhere. Did you?
Yeah.
The flex one or the
Yeah.
actual lorries? Did you have your
I
own?
think it was Flex.
Yeah, where you just like turn on your own car and pick it up, do like a
Well,
4 hour
They
one.
actually rented a van to me, so it was
Right.
a sister company. It wasn't actually Amazon. It was like a company working for Amazon,
Right.
and they would like loan me the van for a week or for a month, and then they would inspect it every month, and then it was terrible. Oh, I hated
It's
it.
like you got paid for like 4 hours, but it would take you like 7 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck
I
that,
like. I
like-
was. It got that bad. Like I would look at the map. It would take me to where I was supposed to deliver a package, a field apparently.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
I would be
That
like,
happens a lot.
that's where that package goes, and I would just fuck it into a
Yeah,
field.
yeah.
And then go on about my shift because if you don't do that, you're not getting home.
Oh
You're
yeah,
just not getting
yeah.
home.
You have to end up,
You're not gonna know.
you have to end up doing stuff like
And
that.
all that happens is they'll get a replacement package in like a couple of days because you'll just say it wasn't delivered.
Yeah.
You know, and I get a bad review. That
and they'll just
doesn't bother me.
find it in their field half a year later.
There's a Facebook group with like 300 or 400 of them all scrambling for like 10 shifts. It goes on the app and then you're like boom, 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 and they're like trading them. It's brilliant.
Oh, it's fucking
And the price keeps going
That's
down.
class.
But over COVID, you were getting like £30
That's
an
when I
hour and
was doing
stuff.
it,
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
doing
quite
it.
good back
I was-
over then.
I was getting about probably $1,000 a week, but I was working 6 days, and that was from like maybe 6 in the morning to 9 at night, and I had to pay 200 for my van, 100 for petrol,
Jesus.
whatever for AdBlue, and then insurance and all. So really, it was
So it
just
worked
a
out about
normal job at the end of the day.
600, did it?
With way more work. Yeah,
Fuck doing that. Like,
terrible.
Yeah. I was just waiting for the price to go up and doing shifts.
But I did lose 2.5 stone, and I was like in really good shape because you're in the middle of the van, you're fucking everywhere, you know.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat because you don't have time to eat. Just in the back, like literally, I would
unhealthy
bring
then.
one Nutrigrain bar to my shift.
What did you-
That'd be me.
What did you do for a
back in the
toilet?
van and cry. Need it.
What did you do for a toilet?
The thing everybody knows you have to do for a toilet: piss in the back of your van.
So
Yeah.
What?
yeah. Well, if you can find, if you basically like
That's
say
too
you're
far.
halfway through your delivery, you'll look for like a field on the map or
Aye.
something. You'll be like, try and find somewhere. But sometimes you're dying for a pee and your whole route's in like a housing estate.
That's it. So
You're fucked.
there's, yeah, there's two
Where do you
circumstances.
shit?
So you just
you don't.
piss-
You can
don't.
hold it as shit.
Yeah, you just have to hold it.
Yeah. Yes.
Am I joking?
Hold on, shit, you can't hold it in the piss.
Yeah.
piss from
Yeah,
me.
you don't agree with that?
Holding a
You know,
piss, he
you
says.
know all about it.
Holding
Well,
a piss,
I know,
he says.
yeah,
It's right
well.
through your bladder.
Unless you're having like loads of coffee and you haven't had your morning one,
Yeah.
you can
And you
hold
just
it in.
piss against the van wall and get on with it, or what?
I didn't have a fan. I was in my car, but like,
Just pissed all over your car backseat.
so like, I have like tried to like piss into a bottle in the
Yeah,
back seat.
yeah, that's what
But
I've
like,
done, like.
you're like
that
waiting
before.
to sphere, make sure there's nobody coming. And then the second you start pissing, you have to like a car comes around the corner, so you have to like stop and then put the lid back on and then
Hang on.
Ah,
Yeah,
It's hard.
It's,
to
How
do.
it's
can you
grim.
stop
It's
yourself
hard to do.
pissing?
You can't stop yourself
yeah, it's
pissing.
sore, like,
You
but you,
That's a
You
fucking
can't.
If you're in some
superpower.
random street and somebody's about to see you, you can stop.
I don't think
Oh,
I can.
it does.
Well,
you can.
there's a street out there. Go.
It's also hard to piss in the bottle sitting down as well, and you kind of have
Very hard.
Yeah, it's awkward. Yeah,
Fucking
and you're
awkward.
terrified
Yeah.
of someone seeing you.
So
you're
there
also you're never pissing at full stream because you know that's the potential to happen. So you're not going like full on. You're like dripping it in from the start.
Okay.
well,
You
that
can
was a
duck it
different
at it.
that was a different circumstance for you.
You've
So
good
I
control over your urethra, sir.
Thanks.
like there's two options. You were either delivering in the country or you were delivering in like Belfast or something.
Yeah.
Which, if you're delivering in the country, fine, you can find a fucking place to piss, like just a field or something. But if you're delivering in Belfast, there's nowhere.
Yeah.
It's literally just all built. It's like fucking high rises or council estates, and you like literally I would just park in a council estate, pretend I'm going into my van to check something. Oh, let me check that. Close the fucking van door and just piss in a milk carton that I had.
milk carton.
My piss milk carton.
I remember when I was at uni, I fell out with my flatmates. Don't really want to go into that, but basically, I just had loads of piss bottles. It was like it's too awkward to go into the toilet.
just right beside. Just right beside.
Yeah, I done that. I done that. That's funny. I was a piss bottle guy. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not proud of it. But we had like me and my partner lived in a house.
The shit bottle guy.
We no, definitely not. But me and my partner lived in a house that had the toilet was downstairs, and go to the toilet all the way downstairs. So I would like I said, I was like a heavy drinker. Every night I'd be drinking a lot of beer, so I'd need to piss a lot.
Yeah,
Perfectly good empty beer bottles right there, and
quite small hole.
Isn't it?
it was
Yeah.
quite a small dick.
You small knob.
I know I was just really good at it, you know. Could piss in a fucking beer bottle I could piss in the eye of a needle from fucking 5 meters away, but
You need the big 2-liter bottles.
I still think just go to the toilet, no?
No, but
yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
there's times when I'm in bed, I need to go for a pee in the middle of the night. I'm like, there's a bottle right there.
Yeah.
And I have the debate sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can't be a fuck going to the toilet.
Yeah. If it's
I
toilets
think that's
upstairs,
it.
well,
It's- I think that's game over when you start doing that.
Game over.
It was game over for me like 10 years ago then.
'Cause, like, also, what's your bottle? What bottle do you have to piss into?
It's like a big bottle, like a big 2-liter bottle.
piss bottle,
I think
Jake.
you're good.
It's piss
Everybody
bottle.
has a
You
piss
don't have a
bottle.
piss bottle?
Come on. No,
I honestly
nobody's
couldn't do it. Like, I couldn't do it. I would just go to wherever the toilet
I
is.
think once you start, you wouldn't stop.
Yeah, I think that's what scares me.
If the toilet's far
Fair
enough
enough.
away, trust
You know
me,
what I mean?
a
Yeah.
bottle's great.
I've had pretty far away
Bottle
toilets.
does you good.
Like when I lived in Spain, I had to go down 2 flights of stairs and past 2 people's bedrooms who, for some fucking reason, both slept with their fucking bedroom doors wide open, and the bathroom was in between both of their bedrooms. And I still went to the fucking never pissed in it, but never once did it even occur to me. Thank you. Actually, can I get more of it, Lord? Like just one? Jesus Christ!
don't- That's because in Spain, if you're pissing in bottles,
What?
your piss just dries in midair as you're going. Yeah, you can just piss yourself in Spain. You'd be all right.
No, but you know what I mean. Like,
Dry up.
still, that's just the furthest away I could be from a toilet, and I still was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna
Go to the toilet.
creep down, tiptoe down. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to get down and do it all."
Would you put your clothes on? Or maybe you sleep? I sleep naked. Do you sleep naked?
Just boxers, like,
Right, okay.
you know. So
Honestly, it seems more of a
tiptoe in the
hassle to
boxies.
piss in a bottle than it does to go down a couple of steps
You'd
to,
think
to
that?
the toilet.
You'd think that, but you haven't tried it.
You
You haven't tried it.
You know, all you have
Wait
to
till
do
you try it,
is
boys, it's
literally
great.
go
Stand
like
up.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
piss
yeah.
well and you're in
Oh, you
bed.
can't do
That's,
that. You can't just go like that.
You don't.
I think I'm the
roll
only,
your side.
I think I'm the only person who thought this. There's a peep show sketch where Jeremy's sleeping in the bath, and I'm like, that seems alright. So he
Sleeping in
says
the
he's got the piss hole. Yeah.
Here.
Oh, piss
You know
hole?
what you could do?
Yeah.
What pistol?
The bath is a plug.
The plug.
If he sleeps in the bath, he can just
You
move
know
his
what you
duvet.
could do?
and-
You could just have
I
a
get you.
fucking,
Yes, yes. Peep show was amazing.
That was good.
you could just have a basin at the side of your bed, and then you could literally just
That's
hang,
worse. You just
hang a
you
dick
smell
out
piss
the side of the bed.
beside you the whole time.
And just,
Yeah,
and
you need
just
to,
smell
you need
piss.
to
Look,
close
you could
the
literally-
piss vessel. You can't
So-
just have open piss.
Yeah, you fucking pisser. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
you know what I mean? You
Well,
can't have
sorry.
open
My-
piss.
I'll just get rid of it in the morning.
My halls at uni, there was only 2 toilets for 18 people, and we all had a big sink in our room, and everybody, all the guys just
18.
pissed. in the sink,
Unis
like-
all
I piss in the
for
sink, no
like
bar, like that's
yeah,
alright.
yeah.
all unis fair game. Like do whatever the fuck you want. Uni, like
Yeah.
pissing bottles. It's when you settle down with a wife and kids. Like you have to stop pissing bottles.
Someone's just having a kid. They're like, damn it.
Right.
That's not over for me.
Like you're telling your kids, go grab daddy's piss bottle.
I might have actually pissed out of a window. Might have done that.
Pissed out a window.
Surely that's worse.
Out a window.
Yeah.
Especially if it's
Not my
on to
room anymore.
somebody.
I shit off a rooftop.
I did.
Did you actually?
Yeah. We held his hands and lowered him over, and he plop. I'm joking.
No,
But he did shit off a
He
building.
shit off a rooftop.
Where?
An old
old mental hospital.
Old mental hospital.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck me.
They let him out for the
Those
day.
people were probably like, yeah. Those people were probably just starting to get better, and then they seen that.
Re-traumatized them. Like.
It was abandoned at the time. Like we were just.
Oh, right,
fucking
okay. You
about
weren't
in it.
working.
We used to skate. We used to skate around it, like
Okay.
and do stupid jackass things because that was all the rage back then.
And
You know?
David decided to shit off the side of it.
I remember I had a one night stand at uni, and
you shit off the side of it?
no, but it's kind of related.
Did you put your glasses on it and stuff?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't do that. Like I wouldn't like. Oh, very good.
Sorry.
Took me a while.
Sorry, thank
Yeah, no, I went to go to the toilet, and like, I would never couldn't be bothered putting any clothes on, so I just went to the toilet naked.
Mm-hmm.
But I was steaming as well, and then I went back into the room, and like was about to get back into the bed, and they freaked out. It wasn't her room; it was their flatmate's room.
Oh, that's the best thing I ever heard.
And she was like, "Who the hell's this
Were you
guy?"
naked still?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
I was like, "Whoa!" That was pretty grim.
See,
You knew.
Flag
You
it.
knew.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't.
It's like, oh, whoops,
Oh,
Daisy.
I think I'm gonna get like super lucky.
that's it. That's a sexual assault, man. Sorry.
Yeah, well, no, I was very apologetic and I ran out. That's
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Maybe she wanted a bit.
no,
No? Sure.
yeah.
When
Are
you're
you
running
sure?
out, did you stop
That's
for a
what
wee
he said.
second?
Are you sure?
Did you stop for a wee second and go,
Are you
Oh,
sure?
could you
know,
imagine?
just-
You don't want any of this shit.
No,
All of
I
this?
think that's more sexual.
like
assault than
her
other
light,
stuff.
her bedroom light was off, and I'm sure the hallway light would have been on, or you had a nice back glow and all under your balls. You would have looked sweet. You should have just been like,
Honestly, you should have just said, "Don't mind me. I'm gonna just find my piss bottle, bitch."
We've just nailed the dick pic. That's what you need. You need a light in the hallway and then
Yep,
the
and a dark room.
dark
Yeah.
room. Yep.
Make sure the light's gleaming
Nailed
off
it.
your ball bag.
take notes, guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
A gleaming.
I can
ball
see it
bag.
now in my head. It
You
looks
do like
fucking majestic as shit.
An Insta post compare who sticks whose.
Yeah.
Try and guess.
Yeah, you want to?
No, definitely not.
Oh, it's-
Definitely
I'm
not.
It's tag
Guess that Pokemon, you know. It's Pikachu.
That's a
it's
good one,
Just a
like.
man's dick.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. Like.
Oh Jesus.
You could get away. How could you get away with putting your dick on Instagram without getting in trouble?
Put it in like
There's
a
a way.
costume or something.
There's a way, yeah.
Google
It's a
it.
wee cowboy costume. You can put it behind a see-through sheet.
So do
And
you
just
mean
put your dick up.
like a Where's Wally situation? So it's like a photo and then your dick's in it somewhere,
Oh,
but they
that's
can't see it.
amazing.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
good idea. That's not what I was thinking.
Where's Willie?
That's even better.
Where's Willie?
That's even better. I was talking like, you know, if you got like a
Yeah.
curtain that you can see through, you know, those ones.
The
that you can
sheer
be on,
thing.
Like,
Will you ever see them the way you dress a mouse? You dress your cock like like a mouse.
yeah, like a cowboy or something.
Yeah. Just and put we.
It's like the women now that go like women now can get away with putting their vagina on
Yeah.
Instagram where they're literally just sitting like this, right? And then they move for like a wee second, and at the right angle, you can just see their full vagina, and then they
Oh.
move back, and then like their
Like a
foot
basic
covers it.
instinct sort of
So
thing.
Yeah.
when you say
Yeah.
get away, you mean don't get removed by Instagram?
Yes.
I thought you meant like so your mates don't know.
Oh,
But
That'd be
no,
funny.
you don't mind
that's
about that.
funny too.
All right,
That's
okay.
actually funny
Okay,
too.
okay.
Do you know how you could do that? just take a picture of your dick and then art, like mark up, just draw.
And just
things
be like,
everywhere.
I made this for you.
I so it was like camouflage.
Yeah. And leave
okay.
the dick in as like maybe the face of something you draw, And then somebody like, oh, that's a good drawing.
What happened to good old just pranks like that?
Like, hey, like, see your mate, like, look down, there's my dick.
Yeah.
Remember when that was funny?
Like, I don't know. Like a picture of like your mate's ma or something on holiday, and you've just put your dick somewhere in that picture.
But they just write it.
Photoshopped it in.
On even.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Oh God.
Did you ever did you do any April Fool's stuff?
This year?
Yeah.
Every year I just say Jim Carrey's dead. That's my go-to.
Oh really?
It's
What to
just-
these guys?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a run. It's just
Then you know.
Jim Carrey.
I would just
know.
text him back, fuck up.
Oh right.
Other day, like.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't know.
Shut the fuck up. No, he's not. You know what I mean?
One day he will
Because
be.
I know. Fuck it.
Not on April Fool's.
It'll be on April 1st as well. Fuck it.
And that'll be his joke. Not yours.
My parents got me a cracker. So I was sleeping. I think it was April Fool's. It wasn't this year. It was like last year or the year before or something.
Right.
And I woke up and they were like, they both came in a room freaking out. They're like, get up, handing me a baseball bat. And we're like, a fox has broke into the house.
Fox?
And everywhere there was just like shit. They ruined half the house.
Just for
with
this
stuff
prank?
everywhere. Yeah, basically. And then I just went around the corner of the baseball bat, like freaking out. And then there was nothing there, obviously. But they completely got me.
I love those ones. I love those ones are like the kids having to go to school. Like,
get
get up. It's Saturday, but there's a special meeting in school today, kids. You just have to get up and get your uniform. And then you're nearly in the car and like, what day is it, kids?
Do you not like foxes?
Well, not when I'm half asleep.
Not when they're in your house.
And they're not, well, actually, to be fair, I wouldn't be that scared of foxes. Nah, not really.
Just
See
like
them?
you didn't even process anything. It was just like, they should have told you there was like a big black man down there.
Yeah.
Robbing your TV.
I have had that a few times. Where not a big black man. No, I've had twice. I think where I thought someone's broke in because the alarm's been going off, and I wake up like, and actually I do have a baseball bat beside my room,
Yeah.
like in my room, just in case. And I
fucking
come
right.
down, you like build yourself up, and you're buzzing, and then it's like the cat set the alarm off or something.
And then you beat the cat to death anyway for doing it.
But you scare yourself even more in situations like that, where if you hear something and then you're get upstairs, you're checking all the corners and freaking out, like
Yeah, no, you do. You can't get back to sleep.
Yeah. Has to be.
What if he comes back? The fake person.
Yeah, big black man.
Do you ever be too tired and just go, fuck it? If I die, I die.
Kill me.
Yeah, you have, because
What do you
someone,
mean?
someone came into his room once.
Oh,
and was like,
in that scenario, if I forgot about that, I was like, thought we were getting really deep there. Right, okay. Sorry, I could forget about the power breaking in bit. Right, okay.
somebody broke into his room before and stole something, but I think he woke up. You woke
So
up.
it was like they broke into my house and I was sleeping. It was actually uni days.
Right.
I was sleeping. Obviously, was drinking and all. And like, I'd went to bed. All my lights were off. Blah blah. And I woke up. And I'll always remember the guy's face. He was wearing like a full Burberry tracksuit and all, and like the cap, and he had like a big scar on his lip.
Yeah.
And he was looking through my DVDs, and I just woke up, and he was like, "Oh, all right, mate." And I was like, "All right." And he was like, "Do you want me to turn the light out?"
Jesus.
I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." I just went back to sleep.
But
And then I
that's-
woke up after and was like, "Hang on the fuck!" I went downstairs. My front door was kicked off the hinges.
But that's uni. That you
Yeah.
you expect that like
Yeah.
when you wake up and like,
Well, if-
he could be here. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
Sleep paralysis demon.
If you wake up in that scenario, you see a guy who's like twice your size.
Yeah, I don't know if he was though. Twice.
Well,
twice.
whatever. You remember?
But if you do,
Whatever.
I would just stay there, but like, take whatever you
Well,
want, mate. Take
yeah,
my
but-
virginity if you want.
That's why you
I
need to
didn't
learn
even-
my whole
Brazilian
being.
jiu-jitsu.
There was no fear or even mind process of like, oh, I'm being robbed or anything right now. It was literal of just like waking up. There was someone there, felt nothing. They were like, "Do you want to turn the light off?" I was like, "Yeah." Went back to sleep. There was no worry.
What a nice
That's
guy.
lazier than peeing in a bottle. Like, I don't
got
mind
me
if I
there.
die or whatever. Just,
You got me there.
just
There you go. Yeah.
I'm gonna start pissing in bottles now.
You could have 3 piss bottles at him.
what he got about.
There
Yeah.
you go. You might have just walked into your room and goes, "Oh no."
I was also
Yeah.
date raped once, pretty much.
Date rape?
Without the rape.
So how
I don't know
Someone
what
Just
they
dated.
dated me. They just dated.
What
Like,
happened?
me and my mate went out in the parlour
Yeah.
in Belfast.
Yeah.
We're in there and we bought, and like this is how I know something had to have happened, because we only bought one bottle of wine at the start of the night and sat down, and we sat down at the tables that had like a curve or whatever. It was upstairs, and these group of girls come over and was like, "Can we sit down?" We were like, "Yeah," and I drank half a bottle of wine with my friend, and boom, blacked out. Woke up in my fucking house the next day, fully clothed. And my keys were gone, and my wallet was gone and shit, and my mate was in his bed, same thing, fully clothed, and his eyebrow was like split open and like a blood splat in his face. I just had no memory of that night, you know.
So the girls
roofied
drugged
or
you?
something.
They probably drugged us, and then maybe somebody else robbed us, but it was, you know, because like if a group of girls go over to two guys, be like, "Can we sit down?" We're like, "Yeah, obviously." You know what I mean?
Oh, they came over to you?
Yeah, they came over
Yeah, that
to
means
us.
it seems a bit, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Unusual, yeah.
Exactly. Not for me, mate. And
Well, unusual for me.
What the fuck these girls want?
But, to be fair, I'd be suspicious. Be like, what? They're probably going to drug me. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be covering my glass and all. Like,
I'm only messing. But,
yeah, fair enough.
but yeah, you know, that happened, and we were obviously like, yeah, you know, and half a bottle of wine, just boom, nothing. We just woke up in the morning, everything was gone. Mad.
Jesus.
But here's what's funny is, as blacked out, drugged and drunk as I was, that guy who I am knew to tell them where we lived, or knew how to get home. One of us knew. Do you know what I mean? 'Cause it's not like they knew where we fucking lived. Do you know what I mean?
you were fucked on whatever it was,
Whoever
but
it was.
you
and still knew to get home.
I've had that a few times where I'm so out of it, and I like kind of flash in walking home and flash out, and then flash in walking home and walk. I think like you're no matter how messed up you are, you kind of know roughly where you live, and you can kind of still, especially uni days.
Yeah.
I remember I left the party at about 3 or 4 a.m. and my house was about a 4 or 5 hour walk away, or 4 or 5 minute walk away, sorry. And it took me like 4 or 5 hours, and I remember like constantly blacking out, falling into a bush, constantly blacking out, and then getting a lift from some stranger for like a 1 minute ride down the road.
Did you ever get the taxi drivers to come into the house and have a drink with you? No, that happened actually a few times. It's just funny that there was probably quite a
End of my
number of
shift.
drunk taxi drivers
Just chilling in
driving
your
around
house.
Belfast, Holy Lands. You know, was it the Holy Lands?
No, Scotland. I went to uni in Scotland. Stirling, place called Stirling.
nice.
Jesus,
Yeah.
was that not mad?
Nah,
No?
it's a wee small place. Good.
Right.
It's class, yeah.
Scotland seems good. Like,
Scotland's
Yeah,
class, yeah.
right.
Lived there for 10 years.
I do go there, look.
Yeah. I lived there right until COVID and then moved back home. Yeah.
What'd you study?
Math.
Math.
Didn't do anything with it.
No.
Math. Perfect training for the call centre. Most people don't use their degrees, to be fair.
Nah.
But
What did you want to do?
I didn't know, mate. I just wanted to go to uni.
Yeah.
You're only like 18, 19. You're pretty young. You don't really know what you want to do.
No, that's school in general. Like school, you learn all the shit that you have no interest in, you'll never use. Then you go to uni and do one of the things you were mildly interested in because whatever, and then you go on and work in a call center.
Yeah, literally.
You know, that's
Literally.
everybody though.
It is everybody.
It's
It is everybody.
It's pointless.
Yeah,
You know, for
like
the most part, look.
Martin would have like a complex about not knowing what he wants to do, but no one knows what they want
Nobody
to do.
knows. I was speaking to a few guys recently. Like, you get a job and you're like, I'll get this job, and then from that I'll apply for a job that I actually want. But then you stay in that job forever
Yeah.
because you don't know what you want to do. Nobody ever
we have a
figures it
cousin
out.
that went and done architecture for 7 years, works in a dead end job. You know,
And even if you
All right.
want to do
Fuck
something,
sorry,
even
cousin.
If you want to do something, there's no
Get a better
nothing's
job.
telling you that you're going to be able to do that. You know, I mean, I want to be a rock star. I want to be a fucking, you know, a successful musician. You know,
yeah.
it's not that easy though.
A lot of connections and like it's not just like all
kill
these
yourself. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No point.
but all these difficult things. It's not just how good you are. It's like who you're mates with and everything else. Like it's tough.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
Drop the mic.
Nah.
Sorry, continue.
It's all right. No, that's all. I'm
You didn't say
out.
anything good enough to drop it.
Nah.
Just out of retardation. Oh, you can say retard again, guys.
Can you?
Yep.
What-
Yes,
what do you-
it's bring it back.
Yeah, it's
It's you just made the decision, or what do we mean?
We said it. Yeah, we made it.
I'm telling you.
Well,
as
we've
of
been saying it
this
anyway.
moment-
You're the authority on it.
Yeah, we stayed strong. Like we didn't
Powered through when you
yeah,
couldn't.
we powered through. But no, it's back. You can say it again because watching the Joe Rogan podcast there recently and Kill Tony,
Yeah.
and like Joe Rogan said the word retard and the guest corrected him. He was like, "Oh no, it's fine. I can say that again."
Okay.
It's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause Joe Rogan said.
No, not just he said, because the
Some
consensus
expert
of,
did, yeah.
of the zeitgeist
left
of
it.
sociality
Okay.
have said it's fine again to use
Oh,
as
there
a.
you
Sweet.
go.
Yeah, I think it's a wee bit less of that woke stuff. You can
Come
get away
on,
with a bit
Edward,
more
come
now.
on,
Yeah,
Edward.
yeah.
So never
They did Shane Todd did a Kill Tony type thing
I
on
heard
Sunday.
about that.
Yeah, I was there. I put my name down, but so did like 30 or 40 other comedians. So, but it was really fun. I didn't end up going up. So you put your name in the bucket and didn't get picked. But it was annoying because every 2 seconds it was like, your name might get pulled
You
or it
kind of
might
don't
not.
enjoy it then, really.
You can't. No, I would have just preferred just to watch it. It would have been a great opportunity, and it was class to watch. But every 2 seconds, you were having a heart attack.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like audiences don't really scare me anymore. Well, they do a bit, but not as much as they used to.
But that's a different format and all, and it's like
It's the
There's
format.
no-
It's also how many the comedians would put me off more than the audience would,
Yeah.
and like there was 50, 60 comedians there plus the big ones.
Aye.
So you don't want to mess that up.
we're going to see Kill Tony in London.
Oh,
And
really?
Me and Jake
Yeah, I
are
can't
thinking
wait.
about putting our names in a hat
Maybe not anymore.
because I won't enjoy
Because
it.
of that, yeah,
I know I
yeah,
won't enjoy it,
you
and I
wanna
want to
enjoy
enjoy
something,
myself.
yeah.
You
I'd
know.
rather go enjoy it, to be honest.
Yeah, so I might not put my name
You'll
in a hat. Like.
constantly be hyping yourself up every time.
Every 2 seconds, you're like-
Every time they pull something out of the bucket, you'd be like,
Literally.
"Oh,
Yeah.
fine fuck,
down.
an hour pint."
Up, back down, back
Yeah.
up.
Dream scenario was first name pulled.
Who?
The dream scenario would be getting
Oh,
your
right,
first
I
name
thought you-
pulled, and then that would be
yeah.
it.
You had a name that time?
Nah. The first 2 or 3 weren't there,
Right.
so a lot of comedians put their name down and didn't turn up.
Chicken shits.
There was a winner too of this one because they don't really do that in Kill Tony, but this one had a winner.
No, there was no winner.
Was there not? I
No.
thought there was a winner.
There was a few people who he said done so well they can get a spot in the podcast.
Ah, sweet.
maybe that's what-
Wafa
That's
and
cool.
Talal, who were very good.
right.
Oh, Talal?
Yeah.
I feel like
Has he been on
Talal-
this?
Aye.
Yeah, Talal's
Yeah.
class. Yeah, I love
I
Talal.
missed him.
Shout out Talal.
Yeah, he wasn't here for it, like, but I feel like Talal would have just ended up on that podcast anyway without.
Yeah.
'Cause
He's doing very well.
He's doing really well, and
Yeah.
he's in that kind of circle at the minute. Like,
Yeah.
Wafa, I've never seen her stuff. Like,
She's only started.
is she foreign or?
Yeah, Tunisia, I think. I've only met her a few times. She's very good.
What's your
Yeah.
name, sir?
Wafa.
Wafa.
Yeah.
Strange
Alright.
name.
Waffle.
No, she's good. She's
Yeah.
good, to be fair, yeah.
Strange to who?
Irish people. Dumb,
Trying to get in trouble
uneducated
there.
Irish people.
Good save.
Oh, joking. That was well done. Well,
Nice.
dodged that
Duck and
one.
weave.
Sneak your way out.
Muhammad Ali over
Good
here.
fucking head movement on that one. Like.
You're not going to stick your name in?
Stick with dick and you, don't shut up.
Like it.
What the fuck?
Well, how many gigs have you done? You've done quite a few, haven't you?
I've done like 3 open mics or 4, and then I've done that black box best of 3. Just like 4 or 5,
Oh, right, okay.
which they're fun. Like, but I feel like I've got this insane head about me, especially like with this podcast. Like, I want to do everything for it, and anytime I'm doing anything distracting from it, it's weird. You know, I've just got this obsession with this stuff, with what we're doing.
It's really good, to be fair.
Thank you.
Really
like,
well, guys.
Thank you very much.
We're just
Appreciate it.
grinding. We're just
Yeah.
that's all you have to do. Like,
Well,
I'll keep it on.
the one of the main reasons I wanted to do it was a big good promo for me. So I mean, if you were to do Tell Tony with that mask on, and then they'd ask you why, and then you could plug the
with the
podcast,
mask,
like that
it
would be.
always be
yeah,
with the
that
mask,
was
like,
the- that
it
was
would
the-
always
yeah.
be with the mask, like, yeah, of
that was the
course, that
idea.
would be the-
but also,
yeah,
we will
the
not
reason.
enjoy the show, for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
But
we'll
yeah.
just go and enjoy ourselves and watch Kill Tony, because
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with Kill Tony. Like,
Yeah.
I've literally watched every episode. You know?
Oh really?
Yeah,
I haven't listened
from
to it
the
in
start,
ages.
like.
It's on Netflix now, isn't it?
Yeah, there's
just
one.
one
Just one of
episode
them,
at
yeah.
the moment. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
Good.
Pulled it all stops. Like, I've killed Tony's class. Like, but I wouldn't be obsessed with anything like that. Other than this, it's strange. Like, I get like this. Like, they'll tell you. Like, I get like obsessive with things. Like before
You'd
this.
be tattooing and shit.
Well, yeah, but how long that last?
You done?
I'm not done, but I'm not doing it. You know.
How long have you guys been doing this for?
About a year and a half.
Was that it?
year and a bit.
Oh, I thought it was way longer than
No,
that.
no.
It was
Seems like more,
2 or
like,
3
what
years
you-
or something.
Yeah,
No,
it'll be
right,
2
okay.
years in August.
And who was your first guest? Was it Justin, wasn't it?
Justin Freeburn. Yeah.
So,
Shout out, motherfucker.
I just think that's fun. So, did you tell him you were all masked? Like, how did that work?
I think.
Did you meet him or something? And then
No, he came
messaged-
out to my, because the first couple of episodes were done in my house,
Right.
Yeah.
and
We had been filming with masks by then, so
we'd
we
been
would have
filming,
seen it.
so he'd seen like what we looked like and all,
Right.
and then we hadn't met him in person or anything.
Right, okay.
He just
Yeah.
had the balls to come out and
Yeah.
do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
Like the first one, I think you have to have balls to come to 4 masked men, and you don't know what the fuck they're doing with their
Yeah, like
and in
fucking-
the middle of country too. Like
Like I said before, the big like is Jazzy. You know, like she's
Yeah.
a woman.
Yeah,
And
she's the only
came
girl that's
here,
done
like,
it.
not on. Yeah, she came not knowing like
it's a
any
real
of us.
sausage
Yeah,
fest
yeah,
in here.
Like,
Like
it's like
Yeah.
4 men in masks in a fucking, you know, in a place that she probably doesn't know.
Yeah,
No, I thought that's
scheduled,
courageous
yeah.
to do that. Like, as a
100%.
woman, they come and fucking.
I don't know
Yeah.
what's up with her.
And obviously, we're fucking fine. We're chill. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know that.
Jazz will tell you,
Watching
right,
it,
Jazz?
and then, remember, we're all right.
No, everybody talks really highly of you guys.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know what's happening with Jazz. She's been gone for ages. Hopefully she's coming back soon.
something about like
She,
yeah, she's back in America. And
Oh,
stuff.
is she?
Yeah, she had to go
Visa
back for a
shit or
bit, but
something,
she's
was it?
supposed to be back soon. Hopefully she.
Yeah, she's great. Crap.
yeah.
It's class.
Very lovely person, right?
Yeah, and if any more females want to come on, give us a shout.
Hey,
'cause
we're not actually fucking
Yeah.
kind of, you know.
it feels like we've been very like, you know, big sausage fest in here, and it's just very, you know, I feel like women maybe think we don't want them on or something.
No, they just don't want to come on.
Yeah, that's
Women don't want to.
Fair play to
be
you,
near
ladies.
this
We
one
only look
'cause-
like psychopaths. We're not actual psychopaths. You know what I mean? We're alright. We're sweet.
Yeah.
We'll send just dick pics.
No, we won't send you dick pics, isn't it?
Unless
Isn't
you
that-
want them.
Yeah,
no,
that's it.
no.
That's what we came
will.
to.
Yeah, we won't.
Unless it's that perfect angle.
Yeah,
The lamp in the
upshot.
background. Yeah,
The
yeah.
golden, it's like the Zoolander
With that
face, you know,
glimmer on
like
the ball.
Oh, Blue Steel.
blue steel, you know,
Or Magnum. Where's Magnum the.
Magnum dong.
That's right. The Magnum was the reveal at the end.
Yeah. So unless it's that look
Forgot about that.
from your penis, and it's gonna just wow.
You
crowds.
had the perfect sales pitch up until now. Ruined it.
Well, it can't be on the phone like you giving fucking.
So it has to look beautiful.
Yeah.
Fibonacci.
Can a penis look beautiful?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Not to me, anyway. Maybe to a woman.
The right kind of lighting and music.
What music would it be?
That's the
Definitely
emotional
gospel.
Ever,
Beethoven?
content.
ever listen to music?
Gospel.
Like have like a playlist for
Has
having
to be
sex?
classical.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
classical?
I mean, for the beautiful dick
Would you
pic.
would you be a have sex to
that's-
music kind of guy?
I used to be. I used to.
I don't
I
like-
used to do
Why
comedy
not? Why
about
could you not do it?
it.
Would ruin songs for me.
Oh, ruin
I
songs?
would never listen to imagine like give it away now.
But what about,
You know,
no,
couldn't-
what about
couldn't-
like just like kind of neutral beats, like kind of.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh yeah, like
binaural
hairdresser
beats,
music, like
binaural
that's what I call it, like
Like elevator
Turkish,
music.
like the beach in the background of the YouTube clip, that kind of
just neutral
Elevator music.
And you're kind of, you're pumping to the beat, you know, you're like going.
Tubular
along with it.
Bells by Mike
You pump
Oldfield.
to the beat.
You get some mad ad in the middle of it,
Just throw you off like
Manscaped or something.
Just throw you
That's how
off like.
fast that beat is.
No,
For testicular cancer. Fuck.
my ex, I had a playlist for sex,
Right.
and some song ended up on there randomly, and it played the third song, and it was Aerosmith. I don't want to miss a thing. So grim. So grim. Did you stop? Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, I was
You'd
like,
have to stop. It's like,
this
I
is
can't
too
do
weird.
this.
Like, just got together. It's like,
Single tear.
it's just so weird. Yeah. Brutal.
That is.
Oh, someone was actually talking about this recently. I can't remember who it was, but it's kind of like what you were saying about the nudes. Like if you had a playlist for sex with like a partner and then you broke up with her, and then you just keep the same playlist for the
Similar
next
thing.
person. Is that okay?
No.
Well,
No, it's same kind of thing. I don't think it's as bad, but it's same kind of
definitely
thing.
not as bad. Like,
Yeah, because it's more your playlist, not unless you
But you
made
still
it for
fuck
you made it
yourself.
together.
I don't, think I don't think it's good for your mentality or the mentality of the relationship. That's
I'm
coming
not a
forth,
fuck. I'm
you
not
know.
a fuck the
I
music
don't
kind of
fuck
guy.
music. Like I like darkness and silence.
Even this. Do you ever watch a porno or
Maybe
like
a whimper here or there.
I don't like
Yeah,
like
and I'm gonna punch her in the head.
Sugar.
like I would never watch like a well-made porno. It would always have to be like candid or like homemade. I don't know what it
I
is.
don't mind.
I don't like I don't like a play.
Garflex the one you can barely see if it's a female or a male.
So you can then after go, oops, I got
Oopsie.
tricked.
But like I don't like watching like
Oh, they're really low budget
well
ones.
yeah
I'm the
not
opposite.
even
No, I
low
think
budget.
he means just like
I mean
amateur.
amateur
Because
yeah.
it's just a girl with her phone fingering herself or something. Is that what
Yeah.
you're talking
No,
about?
I just don't like actually produced
HD.
videos, you know, like a story and all.
Yeah, yeah,
Not,
yeah. Oh, yeah,
not for
fuck
me.
that, yeah.
story.
I just want.
Oh
I
no,
just.
I need the story.
I don't
need
watch
the story?
porn.
I need the story.
all.
See if if it goes straight into it, and it's just like they're having sex straight away. Like,
That's
what's
what
the
I
story
need.
here? I need something.
Really? Do you like foreplay?
Yeah. I just need a wee small, even just
So
for a
the
minute.
story-
Give it-
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like a 10-minute conversation that, but like a
Just a
wee
wee
minute,
ball
just a wee
tickle?
minute, wee something.
Wee
No,
floss.
I
Setup,
just-
something.
you need some kind
Need
of
some kind of
How
setup.
did they
Yes.
get it? And that,
Yes.
yeah.
No, I need a camera in the corner somewhere that someone has you know,
Yeah, but you get that horrible
snook in the
angle
bedroom.
where all you can see is his ass or
Yeah,
something. Like,
and he's just going to town on some woman, and it's just like she has no
Poor
idea that this is
man.
being recorded. But you know, my point was, if I hear music in those videos, like and they're amateur made videos, I'll just turn it
Yeah.
off straight away. But like, I can't,
well,
I can't
good job.
get off to that. There's fucking Celine Dion. My heart will go on.
We had a friend that used to watch porn, and but it was like babe station porn for some reason. It was
Right.
very specifically like
Titties.
that sort of just.
That
titties.
used to be the only thing
And
you
then
could get.
put
Like, to be
in
fair.
earphones and like wank to like. Do you know Kelly Rowland? Like when she
Yeah.
came back and done like upbeat music.
Yeah.
Like what was one?
like
'Cause it was very specific that he told
Oh,
us
because
this.
he liked her
Commander
voice.
or something. Like that
Voice.
kind of,
Yeah,
right,
Commander,
okay.
exactly what
That
it was,
one, right,
Commander.
okay.
Exactly what it was, Commander.
Jesus.
And he used to put Commander on repeat
And watch that.
wank to the no, watch it in his ears, the song,
Yeah, he listened to the song but watch porn.
but titties
Yeah.
on the screen,
And go to
then
the beat,
like
right?
go to the beat of Commander.
What's Commander go like again?
Oh, you can't play it.
No,
Sing it.
You can't sing it either.
Here on out,
You get-
I'll be your commander.
You'll get- don't-
I can't do your
don't-
voice.
you'll
I can't remember what it goes.
Things.
Oh,
You'll
right.
get
What's the
things
one where
straight.
it's like
Can't sing it either.
there's a pager and it's like it's a fucking technological faux pas because they're
no, that's,
texting on a fucking
That's
something
Nelly.
that can't
That's
text on.
Nelly
Oh,
and thing.
That's Kelly
I Love
Rowland,
You.
though, isn't it?
Kelly Rowland and
Yeah,
Nelly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, I know
Yeah,
what
I
you
Love
mean.
You, that one.
yeah,
They're texting someone on like something you can't text someone on. It's like
Oh,
it's,
yeah,
She
yeah,
has
those
like
old
a
videos.
spreadsheet open.
Aye, that's
and
what
she's
it is.
like texting a spreadsheet.
It's like a PowerPoint. It's
When
like-
I was watching those videos in school, like it's so deep. Like your life's so deep, your
Oh,
love life's so
yeah,
deep,
yeah.
and you're like 13.
Bebo- do you remember Bebo?
yeah.
Fuck me.
It's brutal.
Oh,
you had to pick like your
jeez.
top friends and you move them around.
I
yeah,
was,
it's bad.
I used to. We didn't have the internet. Like, couldn't afford it or whatever. I used to like go to the internet, go to the library.
Go to the internet. Go to the internet.
I used to just plug myself into the Matrix and just fucking go there. But I was obsessed. I would go to the library like 4 or 5 hours a day just to go on Bebo, and I was like obsessed with this girl in my class and stuff. And I would see if she liked anything. Oh,
Oh yeah, we've all done that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a really OCD thing I used to do like way back where I'd like group my friends after Bebo on Facebook, and nobody would know this. So it'd be like A section, B section, C section,
Right.
D section, and move them up and down. But it was just for me.
Tier.
Just for me.
You were ahead of your
It's
time.
mad, isn't it?
That's evil.
That is pretty weird. But I got on really well with him. I'll promote him to B or whatever, or he's
I mean,
pissing
like
me off.
someone
He's going
fucks
down
you
to
off that
C.
day and you're like in your head you're like, no, you're gonna be C.
You're going to be relegated
You're
tonight.
gonna be
Yeah, exactly.
fucking
It was
C.
like it was just for me.
I thought you were talking about A, B, like names. Like,
No,
like what,
no. So
like
your best
here,
friends,
he likes
I
them.
tiered them in
Yeah.
my own, but it was my own
Holy
wee
fuck,
private list
that's
on
brutal.
Facebook that no one knew about apart from me.
Hilarious,
Oh,
man.
so
It
that's
was
all right
fun.
then. That's all right.
We were like drunk one night
If
and
you
you're,
keep it to
you're talking to one of your
yourself, it's
friends. You're talking to one of your friends and you're like, that's why you're an F tier, Stephen.
Yeah.
And they're like, what? Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Can you remember a time where someone did something in your head? You're like, you're going down.
You're going
I
down,
actually,
Steve.
I haven't done it in absolutely ages. I stopped at like second year of uni, so like 10 years ago. But no, I can't remember anything. But there was things where people like did something tiny, and I'd be like, "You're moving down."
Yeah, you don't want
It's my
to-
own way of like getting back at them, and they don't even know it exists.
You're
Like,
going to see you dirty bastard.
Can't remember how to make my coffee.
That's right.
That's a B. You're good. You're a good friend, but
Still
you don't
there.
Or like-
remember my birthday.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
That is weird.
That's really
Was there an
good.
S tier? No, just A.
I think it was just. I think I had A, B, C, D, and then I had acquaintances. Which is actually a thing you can have on Facebook, so you see less of them. You can
Did
put
you
on
ever move an
acquaintances.
acquaintance to a tier?
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
That's hilarious.
rarely, but yes, sometimes.
And can acquaintances see that they're acquaintances?
No.
one can see
Oh,
that.
that's
So that's an
alright. So there's
official
no
thing everybody can
feelings
do.
being hurt.
Acquaintance. Just means you don't really see any other stuff.
Oh,
great.
right, yeah. I know what
Yeah.
you mean, I know what you mean.
I've got like 700 acquaintances and 2 friends then. Facebook.
Literally.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
That's the thing with Facebook. Like, you'll be friends with people and they'll be like, "Happy birthday, Garth," you know, blah, blah,
And
blah.
they're like, who the fuck's
See them in the street.
Yeah,
Don't
100%.
even know who they are sometimes. Like,
100%.
people wish me happy
They don't
birthday.
even know who you are in the street. You know what I mean?
That was my test to remove people off Facebook. If they said hi to me and I didn't know what their name was, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I'll either find them and remove them because I don't even know
Plus,
who they
yeah,
are.
because I remember one time being drunk, like maybe 20, 21 or something, and I would just add people on Facebook for the crack. Just kept on all drunk, and then I would wake up in the morning. Everybody would be like, "Who the fuck are you?" I'm like,
I luckily never did that.
Oh, I was.
I
quite
think
bad
you used
for
to
that.
message people too drunk.
Oh,
think
I
that was
used
a
to be
big thing
horrendous
you
for
done
that as
when we were
well.
kids.
I was terrible for that. Like,
And you'd wake up and just go.
I would message women and stuff and be like, "What you up to?" and all this
Yeah.
shit. And then in the morning, you did delete my whole Facebook. Delete my
Yeah.
whole Facebook.
I would
I'd say
delete
that or kill myself.
I would delete the messages that I sent, but obviously it's still there for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
no.
you can't.
At least I can't see it. Yeah,
they
do
can.
that.
They'll always remember it. But I what? I don't remember.
Yeah, you do some
they
regrettable
pull it up and
things
all.
like
I pretty much posted a whole mental breakdown on Facebook post.
Yeah, you did all right.
Like,
You
it's a
were-
status?
You know, just
Yeah.
drunk,
Oh,
like, you
Jesus.
know, just
for everyone to
blocked,
see.
Yeah.
all kinds of
I was
crazy
sitting up
shit.
drinking,
till like about
watching it in
7
real time
o'clock.
happen.
Till about 7 o'clock in the morning, like, you know.
I can't even remember you having Facebook.
I had a liter of whiskey in me and about
Good
50
average.
mushrooms, and on Facebook.
That's not a good
That's
combination.
not a good combination.
No,
Not good.
no.
No.
Did you say 50 mushrooms?
Yeah.
That's
I
the-
drunk
that's the
text.
usual for
I
me,
drunk
like.
text Eamon Holmes
Really?
for this podcast. I was
Not just
wanna
for
come
the
on?
crack. There's like, you want to come over tonight?
yeah, not even about the podcast. Like, I love you. No, it was like, it was one of those times when you don't think you're drunk. You know, like I was 2 bottles of wine deep, and I was like, I don't feel that drunk. You know, and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, I drunk text Eamon Holmes. Well, I was drunk.
I think I drunk text you guys. I think the reason I'm on this, I think I messaged you at like half night or half midnight on a Friday night.
was that a drunk text?
Yeah,
Well done.
yeah. I think it
Class.
was just like, I'd like to be on. Yeah,
That's class.
yeah. I think it was.
Well, thank you very much for coming on.
Yeah.
Fucking right. I mean,
you know.
Fucking right.
we're glad to have anybody, like, because, you know. Can we be an A tier?
Oh, don't that, yeah.
What tier are we going in?
You guys can be.
Acquaintances.
Acquaintances.
We can move up to F at least.
You're kind of BC.
Oh, that's not bad.
BC.
Fucking
I'd
hell.
fucking take that.
Actually, that's all right.
I've
I'll
never
take
been a
that.
C.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never
Take
been a
that.
C. That's great. I've always
take
been
that.
a D level
Yeah.
student. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take that.
oh, that's great. Like, that's fucking great. What's next for you, Will?
I'm just trying to do more. I kind of got in a bit of a. I wasn't really doing much comedy. Wasn't doing much radio or doing anything. I'm trying to get back at it again. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's why I
were
messaged you
doing-
guys and
Yeah, trying to get back on the fucking horse.
trying to
like.
get back onto it again. Yeah, for
You're
sure.
doing a lot of that
You should
radio. That
definitely.
radio station, like you said, it closed down. You're not doing
Well,
it anymore.
so the radio station is still open. Their main studio shut down. So they do still have a studio, but it's not as good. And I did it for 3.5 years. Had like 47 people on or something. Like, I loved it. But need a break. I was doing it 5 days a week for 3 years.
That's a lot.
Right,
like,
okay.
Jesus.
we only
Might
do
go
this
back.
one day a week. Look.
But I'm a bit like you guys where I almost ran out of gas and ran out of things to do. You just
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
you know, you get to the point where you just take a step back, reflect, and then I'll go back at it again. But yeah, man, I loved it. It's really, really good. My dream would be do that along with comedy if I could.
For a
Yeah.
living.
For a
That's
living,
it.
yeah. it'd
Just to be
cool.
able to quit the day job. You
Yeah,
know?
big
Not even
motivation
make
to-
fucking any like aspirations and dreams of big money. Just be able to quit my job and do this for a living. You know,
Yeah,
that's
100%.
amazing. Like, so subscribe to the Patreon.
And have you
bastards.
anything to plug or?
I don't
like,
know, not really.
pages and stuff?
Just doing the odd gigs here and there right now. No, nothing to plug.
Yeah.
Just thought it'd be good
Great,
crack.
man. Keep it up.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
see
thank
this,
you.
man.
Yes, thank you for coming on,
Go
Will.
see him.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
man,
It was a
Cheers,
really
guys.
fun chat.
Yes, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Cunts.
Patreon.com/4Brors podcast. There's a lot more content over there now. It's fucking insane.
Yep.
So-
So do you have a like an Instagram profile?
Yeah,
though, Lisa? Do you
yeah,
wanna-
yeah.
do you
So
wanna give
Will
that
Ray
a-
on Instagram, 2 A's.
2 A's, Will Ray.
That's
Instagram.
WILLREA.
Hey, cheers.
See you later. Love you.
All right.
Ladies.
Take it easy.
Peace out.
To leave the fucking cocksucking cheese where it is. This magic moment